How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am John. I am the Bearded Flipper, part-time reseller on eBay, and I just thought it's a gloomy Sunday. I didn't get out to any car boots this morning because, to be perfectly honest, I just couldn't be bothered. So I just thought instead, let's just do a little charity shop challenge, and I'm going to head into Wakefield and see if I can pick up any bargains to sell for a profit on eBay. So these are charity shops. Some I have been in and some I haven't before. So I'm interested to see if there's anything that I've missed by not going in there before. But yeah, just a little challenge that I thought, you know, on a gloomy Sunday, it'd be just something a little bit fun to do. And towards the end of the video, I'll probably update with some of my recent eBay sales as well. So yeah, we're going to head into Wakefield and I will see you in the charity shops. So we hit the first shop, Bernardo's. Been in here a couple of times before. Did see this Minnie Mouse like bag, but when I had a look at it, there was a couple of marks on the bottom of it, so decided to leave that. Not worth picking up. Just getting my bearings really. Found this Harry Potter model paint set that you can already get cheaper, brand new in the works, so decided to leave that. Cool little van there, the Castrol GTX thing, but again, no value in getting it to resell, so decided to leave it. Cheeky check for any Le Creuset, it wasn't. Did have a look at this mini eggs cup. Found a couple sort of £3 to £4, but was tempted by it, but with Easter coming up, but checking eBay, they sell better as a 2 or a 4 set, so I've left it. Found this hilarious looking The Turds figurine. Never heard of these before actually, and didn't think to check. Please ignore my nail painted thumb, courtesy of my daughter there, thank you. But yeah, these figurines never heard of before, but some of them fetch really, really good money on eBay. The Turds. So I might actually have to nip back and see if this is still in the shop the next time I'm in Wakefield, because looking at some of the solds, as you can see, that's the specific figure. It sold for £19.99, so I think they wanted like £4 for it or something. So yeah, might have to call back in and pick that up, because that could be a good flip. Bad Taste bears again, boxed. Should have picked this up but didn't. What a fool. £15 brand new, and obviously this is in the box, so again, if I call back in for the Turds figurine, I might have to pick that one up as well. Still learning. Quick look at the CDs and the games, but nothing really worth picking up or getting value from reselling anyway, so swiftly left those. This camo jacket caught my eye. I thought it might have been a decent brand, but when I actually investigated, I found out that it was just George. And again, nothing much on this rail. I didn't end up actually buying anything from this shop, by the way. Spoiler. But it was still good to have a look, and I'll definitely be nipping back in for those figures. Shaky cam there. Again, quick look at the shoes, but no brands worth picking up. Pretty generic ones. This sort of suitcase thing did intrigue me, but it just looked really, really old and was full of travel stickers. Pretty cool piece, really. I should have had a look at it in more detail and seen how much they wanted for it, but I couldn't see a price on it at the time. I clearly need to correct the angle of this camera because it does not pick up much when I'm trying to film looking through clothes rails either. They had a lot of Primark and Matalan stuff on this rail as well, so that's why I'm kind of skipping past most of it. And a load more George and Primark trousers on the trouser rail as well, so nothing, no value in reselling. I was looking at those for myself really, but even still decided against it. I did find some, I think they're Inmigo jeans. That's what I'm just checking here on my phone and pretending to look at shoes whilst trying to research what the prices are. But there was quite, I think there was only one that was on a sold on eBay that had sold quite well. And then I had a quick cheeky check on Vinted as well. And there was a couple up for sale there, probably in the region of between 15 and £30. So it seemed the prices were a little bit sporadic. So I didn't check how much they actually wanted for the jeans in the shop, but again, decided against it. Look in a little basket of clothes with a sign on it, which took me forever to read, but nothing good in there, no tags, no anything. So that was shop one. Just serenaded by the cathedral. Onto shop number two. Yeah. Making friends. Charity shop number two, St. Vincent's. This is the first time I'd actually been in this shop as well. So, quick move of my bag there to hide the camera because I was nervous. Starting on this clothing rail, even though there's quite a large sign in front of it, as you'll see there, that says men's sale, Purple Cross, everything £3. But I did not even spot that. So I was just looking at the actual price tags on the clothes. There you go. £3 each, clear as day. Didn't even spot it. I blame the camera anxiety. Definitely need to angle this camera down because that is extremely unhelpful as a viewer. So apologies on behalf of my past self. I did find this Sparta Rotterdam training jacket, which again, if I'd have known that it was £3, I would have probably picked it up because there's a couple of sold on eBay, a couple listed that have not yet sold as well. So that was a fail on my part. seen this.
It is the second time you've seen it, but that's because it only sold for about £4. So, yeah, not worth it. Onto the toys instead. One of my favourite parts. Spotted another Minnie Mouse bag here actually, but it didn't look official, so I think, yeah, it wasn't official Disney or anything, so I left that. A couple of big cages of toys here. There's a big massive plush one there in front and another one behind where I'm standing. So I did have a look through them, and that's where I picked up my potential best buy of the day. And then I had a look through this little box of smaller figurines. And yeah, I managed to pick up a few things from there. Definitely thought this was Evel Knievel, but it's not. It's from the guy from Duke Kaboom from Toy Story. These are all the figures that I picked up. And there was no prices on any of them, so I was just hoping that they were just going to probably work out about 50p per figure or something, which I think they did once I paid for them.
They're good. I found a 10.
You can't even see, but I've no idea what that even was. It was like a shelf with a load of holes in, with like 2 metal stands on. I was just a bit intrigued as to what it actually was. But then I spotted this golf tee bag, which kind of looked a little bit old. And for £1, I thought I would just give it a go. And it turns out I think that was the right choice after having a quick look. Checking via Google Lens and looking at the solds on eBay, because some of them go for quite high prices. I think it probably depends on where it's from and if it's a famous golf course, but this one seems to be, so fingers crossed I might make a little bit of a profit on this one. Yeah, £65 for a similar one on the actual St Andrews website, so even I could get £20 on it, it's worth it for £1. And this is a melted vinyl record fruit bowl type thing from one of the records. Now that's what I call music 4, full of bangers. But yeah, decided against that as well.
100%
That's the Shetland wool, 100% Shetland wool jumper. Which again, looking, if you just search 100% Shetland wool on eBay, there's quite a lot of high prices there.
So a good few bargains in there actually. Got a 100% Shetland wool jumper for £1 or £2, was it? I don't know, I can't remember. I'll check the tax. And then yeah, a few other little figures that I'm going to bundle up with, because I've got quite a few other of those little Roblox, I don't know, Friday Night at Freddy things that look like those. So yeah, all in all, quite good. And that Star Wars teddy, BB-8 for £1. Star Wars BB-8 teddy plush soft toy for £1. Probably the bargain of the day. That I don't know how much they go for, but hopefully pretty good. So yeah, that was the first time I've been in there, St Vincent's. I'm just going to head up to the top of, I think we're on Kergate now, and check out a couple more, so see you in there.
But the irony of that statement is that the camera didn't record in the next shot. So that was a complete fail on my part. But I do go through what I did buy at the end once I'm in the car.
So I didn't bother filming in that last shop because there was literally just me and the person in there, and she kept, because it was 10 to 4, she kept shouting at me because the shop was closing at 4 and that the till was going to go off. So yeah, didn't bother filming in there. I did get a couple of bits though. I got a Gant t-shirt for about £3.75, and I got also what was the other t-shirt? Oh yeah, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure t-shirt, which is clearly for me because I absolutely love that movie. A classic. give it a watch if you've not seen it. So yeah, I mean I managed to fill a Sports Direct bag. So all in all, it's been a good day.
And a quick cheeky pickup from an InPost. I just have to highly rate this app because you don't have to enter anything in. You just click collect remotely and your locker pops open. Really worth downloading.
So back in the car. Hope that the footage was alright on there, because I know that this little camera that I've got is not amazing. So hopefully you can make some of the stuff out. But on the off chance that it was all terrible, I'm just going to do a quick run through of some of the stuff that I did manage to pick up. So yeah, in that last shop, which was Sense, we got this Gant, Gant t-shirt, polo shirt. Pretty nice, to be honest, but a bit basic. And that was £3.65. That's a size large. Gant again is one that I've seen other people buy and make okay profits from, so fingers crossed for that one. Yeah, this is the one that I got pretty sort of halfway through. So this was £3. It's a size, I mean, it says it is a size, let's have a look. It says, well, it doesn't say anything on the tag, it says a 36, but the tag itself does say Shetland 100% wool, although made in Mauritius. So, there you go. Yeah, 100% wool, made in Mauritius. That was £3. And it's just the fact that it's 100% wool that I thought somebody might want it. Just a sort of plain brown jumper. And yeah, I just thought maybe possibly more getting on that, just seeing if there's anything else on this tag here in terms of any kind of brand. But I mean, it's got the wool sign, so that's a good, hopefully, you know, it is real. And I just don't know what brand it is. I don't think it's anything, so I'll see if Google Lens can pick anything up, but for £3, might be looking at, I don't know, £8 to £10 back for that. These I saw and probably was hit with a wave of nostalgia. These are 4 Garfield books from like 1987. Like, classic. These were 50p each, so surely there's more than £2 in that to some maybe collector or somebody who used to have them when they were young. Like, there you go, 1987. So yeah, we've got Garfield, here we go again. We've got, which is that one, Garfield, Here's Looking at You. Garfield, We Love You Too. And a sultry looking Garfield Plays It Again. So this kind of intrigued me as soon as I went in. This is like a little, I think it's like a plant pot. Oh, I just noticed a chip on it now. No! I didn't spot that whilst I was in there. But I mean, it looks vintage-y. We've got that on there. You can see the chip just there, which I didn't spot. But however, you know, we live and learn. This is Ridgeway, Staffordshire, Canterbury. I'm not really sure if it's worth anything or where it's made, if it's a good one to look out or anything. So I'll flash any comps up if I can find any from eBay. But I might just have to keep that for myself now that there's a chip in it. Little fail, but we live and learn. That's what this game is about. Living and learning. This hopefully is going to be a good seller if I can get it out. God, she's wrapped it up so tight. Oh, that's right, it was sellotaped. So this was £4. British larder, a bit like a little handy jar thing or utensil pot, something like that. Pretty cute for the kitchen. And when I had a look underneath, I spotted that it is indeed Laura Ashley. Laura Ashley originally was £16, and for that I paid £4. So if I can get a tenner back for that, a little bit of profit. I did think it was just quite nice, generally. Oh, and this must have been the win of the day. I mean, it does need a clean, but BB-8, an absolutely huge Star Wars BB-8 plush. Does it talk? No, I think it's just squishy. Yeah, I mean, there is some marks and stuff, so I'm probably going to need to give it a little oxy bath or just a brush over or something, but that was £1. Hopefully there's much more profit to be made on that. I've no idea what. If I can find any on eBay, I will flash them up. Thought that was a bargain. Just me who's excited by that? Possibly. And I got a bit of a bundle of figures. I also got this pretty slim HP keyboard, which literally looks like it's never been used. All the keys and everything don't look worn. And yeah, USB, hopefully it works. £2. Bargain that. I actually might keep that for myself. I'll see how much they're going for and I'll flash it up. If it's worth selling, I'll sell it, but if not, I'm probably just going to keep it for myself because I need a new keyboard. This was something a little bit random, which is what you get from going in the charity shop, seeing stuff that you would probably never see or ever think to pick up. But this is from St Andrews, Scotland, the Old Course, a teas bag. And this was just £1. So, I mean, I'm not into golf at all, but if I can find anything that says that this is possibly worth some profit, I don't know. Teas bags, or tea bags. It's not a tea bag. Are teas bags worth anything? Who knows? We'll find out. But for £1, I thought I could not let that just stay there. And these are finally some of the figures. This one immediately made me think of Master of Pieces, because go follow him if you don't, by the way. I'm sure you probably all do, because yeah, him and his toys. I mean, we learn a lot. And this, is it Evel Knievel? It looks like it's an old 90s style figure. I can't actually see any kind of date on it anywhere.
New from Maple Leaf Toys. Who's a Canuck with all the luck? Now you can bring home Duke Kaboom. Who's the most spectacular daredevil Canada has ever seen?
I can't even see anything. It just says R2 and L2 underneath his feet. But there's no dates, no what he's from or anything. He's got a Canadian flag. I think he was Canadian. He obviously doesn't have the motorbike. But again, yeah, it'll be a nice surprise when checking eBay. I'm probably going to have to Google Lens the actual figure and find out what it is and what it's called. But by the time I get home and I edit this, hopefully you'll be able to see. But yeah, that was, I don't even, actually, no idea how much any of these figures cost, because they were all just in a, and I've not got a receipt, they were all just in a random box. So I picked up Evel Knievel, I picked up this little penguin. I'm going to assume she charged me like 50p or £1 each. This is actually from 1997, and it is a Humboldt penguin. Probably won't even be able to see that. I got this because it's one of my favourite characters in Moana, so yeah, we love the chicken from Moana, so I just had to get that as a mascot. You can stay there watching. This looks like baby Jasmine or something from Aladdin. But again, it's got that, you know, when you just feel that it's not a cheap toy. It's Disney stamped underneath. So, yeah, none of these are focusing, are they? Clearly I need a better camera. So, yeah, had to pick her up. And then I've already got 2 of these, and I just recognised that they look the same type of figure. So I think it's like Roblox or Friday Night at Freddy's or something along that line. This one's got some scratches and stuff on it, so... But yeah, I just thought I would bundle those up. It actually says on the back, 2021. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say what they're actually from. But yeah, if you know what they are from, please let us know in the comments. And whether or not, yeah, if it's worth bundling them up or selling them maybe individually, I don't know. But like I say, for sort of 50p each or whatever, it's not too bad really. So yeah, that has been the video. You can actually stay in my car, I think. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. It was something a little bit different, liking to get out and about with the camera on, trying to get over the anxiety of recording out in public. And I mean, obviously this is just in my car, but yeah, trying to get over the anxiety and get ready for the car boot season of just wearing the camera. I was watching the live stream for Bold Finds this morning, and I was just, you know, I was chatting in the chat about newly getting into reselling, but being a bit anxious about wearing a camera out in public, at the car boots, at the charity shops, all that kind of thing. And he raised some good points, really, because he said that more than likely it's, you know, for want of a better way of putting it, it's all in your head. So even though you've got the camera on and you know that, other people either don't see it at all or do see it and aren't bothered and don't say anything. So, yeah, a little bit of life experience, I guess, really, in wearing that. I mean, the camera that I am using, I think I've shown it in a previous video, but it's just a tiny little SJ cam. It's absolutely minuscule, you know, like, for reference, the side of a standard felt tip pen. So it's tiny. And that's kind of what I wanted, because I didn't want the GoPro to just stick out and be so sort of in your face. And then it literally comes with this little back thing that it snaps into. And then under my t-shirt, just where this eye is, I have actually got like a magnetic lanyard. And then that simply clips onto there. So it's kind of inconspicuous. You know, if you pull the thing up and then you've got your coat like that, you can't really see it unless you actually look down and see. So that's kind of what I'm using for the moment. I have got a GoPro. It's a GoPro 6, I think. Is it a 5? 5 or a 6 at home. So perhaps if I get a bit more confident, that'll be what I wear, certainly to car boot sales, because it's just better quality and you can see a lot better things. But I'm going to review the footage that I've done today and we'll just see how it comes out. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. This is the bargain of the day for £1. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing to the channel for future content such as these charity shop challenges, car boot sales, tips and tricks that I'm just picking up along the way as well. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, do all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.